Seeing with the Eyes of Our Hearts, a vision for climate justice, presented by Climate Justice Niagara.
I am standing on the Mohawk Trail in Ancaster, believed to have been created by the Mississaugas of the New Credit, so that they could travel from Lake Ontario through to the Grand River. I love these trails, I walk them most weeks, and so many other people during COVID have come out to experience them as well. And it sort of reminded me a little bit of what the trails and the journey that we have taken through Greening Niagara to our present Climate Justice Niagara. So many single people perhaps walking the trail, not realizing that there are others there before and after them. And now through COVID, who would have thought it? We are being able to Zoom together and actually connect. And so we actually get that feeling that more and more people are walking on the journey with us.
Climate Justice Niagara, or CJN, connects to parishes through local facilitators, and as Sue said, it's important for them to know they are not on this journey alone. In September 2019, the now named Climate Justice Facilitators gathered at Cathedral Place in Hamilton to consider how to broaden their efforts, ensuring they are working both inside their parishes and outside with community justice partners towards systemic change. A climate ribbon ritual that day asked, "What do you love and hope to never lose to climate chaos?" That same September, Niagara in Action saw a morning spent sharing ideas on purging plastic from our lives. This year, that same workshop was held on Zoom with twice the number of participants.
Climate Justice Niagara presented a motion last year to Synod, and that motion was to ban single-use plastic by 2022. And it was passed, and that filled my heart with hope. My hope this year is that we don't lose sight of this important work that we need to embrace, and that it does instill in us a desire to continue this good work.
As the new year rolled around, CJN began to discuss the language of a new mandate to best express the work to be done.
Our mandate for Climate Justice Niagara calls, through prayer and education, to have advocacy and action in our future world.
Everything Climate Justice Niagara does is rooted in prayer and inspired by the fifth mark of mission from the Anglican Church. This year, CJN created an educational tool particular to church settings. Using this information will help parishes to enact their vestry motions to ban single-use plastic by 2022. CJN hosted an educational event open to the public with the former Environmental Commissioner of Ontario, Diane Sachs.
Does any of your churches, if somebody walks by, is there anything visible that says you take climate seriously?
Our education moves us to action, both within our parish communities and dioceses, and outside to collaborate with other climate justice partners. After she participated in the climate strike last year, Bishop Susan Bell wrote a pastoral message on this most pressing issue of our time. Parts of that message were read at City of Hamilton Council meeting last year in support of their declaration of a climate emergency, like many communities in our diocese have declared. With the mandate in place, Climate Justice Niagara needed a logo to represent its new name and direction.
The new logo speaks to me as full of openness and possibility. The breaks in the circle spoke to me of our communion not being closed, but being open to others in the world. At the same time, the shades of green and blue and the arrangement of them with the leaves spoke of balance and harmony, perhaps a vision of what could be and what we need to aim for in assisting God in restoring balance in nature.
The theme of Synod is seeing with eyes of the heart. It is this deeper vision that motivates Climate Justice Niagara members.
As a member of the Climate Justice Niagara Committee and the chair of the board of St. Matthew's House, I have seen the need to replace pavement with green space. Here at St. Matthew's House, we're going to create a green space for use of the neighborhood, as well as create a natural playground for the children who attend the daycare here. What I have seen with my eyes has moved my heart to be committed to climate justice.
Join in our commitment to climate justice.